So, Alison FitzGerald, the COO of London City Airport, where we are today. Welcome, thank you for taking the time to talk to us.
Not at all.
Now, your airport is the winner of the 2022 Digital Transformation Award. Congratulations.
Yep. Thank you.
The award is given by ACI Europe with SESAR JU. Before we go on to talk about the project that won this award for you, can you tell us a little bit about this rather unique space we're in now at London City Airport?
So where we are now is the old air traffic control tower at London City Airport. So this tower, now over 30 years old, was the original tower from when the airport opened. So when we came to look at what do we do next, this tower was in the wrong location. So we needed to look for an alternative. But we are literally standing in the original tower for London City.
And the location that we're in, when we look around us, I can see residential buildings, I can see the Canary Wharf development here. What sort of unique challenges do you have here in this airport?
So by way of location, very, very unique. We are in London. We are on the doorstep of Canary Wharf. You can see the nature of the building. So we have a very unique obstacle environment. So all of our aircraft need to be steep approach certified. So it's 5.5 degrees on approach to get into the airport, where typically would be just over 3 degrees. So the operating environment is highly unusual. Short runway, steep approach. So very unique from an airport operations perspective.
And in terms of the passenger throughput here?
So we have a very unique passenger proposition as well. So speed and efficiency is really important to us, and it's very important to our passengers. It's their number one priority. So we have what we call a 2015 proposition. So you can arrive 20 minutes before your aircraft departs. It will take you less than 20 minutes to get from what we call curb to gate. So very quickly through check-in, very quickly through security. And then on arrival, less than 15 minutes.
So turning now to the project that won the award, the Digital Transformation Award is given to airports who have shown a really innovative adoption of technologies that can enhance safety, capacity, sustainability. Can you tell me a little bit about the project that won this award for you this year?
Sure. Well, firstly, technology is the heart of everything that we do. It's the foundation for all of our operation. And as I say, the tower where we are now is over 30 years old. We were embarking on a major expansion program, new aircraft stands. So we've delivered 8 new aircraft stands, new parallel taxiway, which we never had before. So the tower itself, we needed to look forward. So what next? And it wasn't appropriate for us necessarily to just build another tower in the same way that we operated previously. We needed to look for a new location because of the new stands, and we wanted to look at the technology on offer. So in partnership, in collaboration with NATS and with Saab, we embarked on the Digital Tower project. And as a result, we now have a remote tower that covers all of our operation. So our air traffic controllers are in Swanwick, over 100 miles away, and all of the images with regard to the operation here are digitally transferred from the airport to Southampton. So we have a tower which is over 50 metres tall, and at the top it has a camera housing which has 14 high definition cameras with a 360-degree view of the area. So typically your air traffic controller would have to possibly stand up, look behind them, use their binoculars. All of that sort of process has fallen away, and they have the ability to see that 360-degree view in front of them over 270 degrees. So they've got this kind of head-up display of the whole of the airport operation just right in front of them.
And in terms of the day-to-day operations here, you've been COO prior to this, during it, and now when it's operational. Aside from the actual air traffic controllers themselves, here in this footprint, what difference does it make to you on a day-to-day basis that you've made this transition to a remote control tower?
So for us, first off, it's been seamless. So it's not something that we really think about anymore, because the technology works, it's highly efficient, and it's become part of the operation. As far as we're concerned, it's much safer. The air traffic controllers now have more data available to them that they can overlay over the screens. We're looking for opportunities about how do we share that data across the operation. But for us, it's just become a seamless part of the operation, which we don't really think about. We don't need to think about. And it was an answer to a real, business problem, which is what technology should be.
And for the passengers, will they perceive a difference in this transition?
No. No.
If we turn to the environmental side of things, which
Yes.
is something passengers are very concerned about, we're all talking so much about build back better.
Absolutely.
Technologies like this and the innovation that's gone into this remote control tower do have a part to play in building back in environmental and sustainability,
Absolutely.
forward-thinking ways.
Yeah.
Is that something that has been part of the planning and thinking here today and for tomorrow?
Absolutely. I mean, our ambition is to be net zero by 2030, and we have a number of initiatives that we are working on in order to achieve that. Whether that's from power, whether that's from general projects around automation, or from the tower, from the tower itself, and all of that around how do we build back better in a holistic fashion, whether it's electric vehicles. There's so many different initiatives that we're working on in order to achieve that goal, not least certifying next generation aircraft to land at the airport which are quieter, cleaner and greener, and that's a serious part of our strategy.
When you're looking at projects like this and this type of thinking, how important are those collaborative platforms like SESAR when it comes to getting through the planning process and bringing a project to fruition?
I think collaboration and working with partners who are kind of best in breed, if you like, who bring technology partners together, have that foresight around innovation and what's possible. And that was one of our original challenges with the tower. We were the first global implementation of this nature. There were some smaller implementations, but not within a commercial airport of our size. So working with partners such as SESAR, who've got that foresight and innovation, can bring together that expertise, is the only way forward. You can't do it on your own as an airport. As a product supplier, it's really important to bring all of that expertise together.
And are there specific projects in the pipeline here that are bringing together different partners through SESAR, through these collaborative platforms? What are the specific things you have in your sights for the next 5-10 years?
So, on the immediate horizon, and it's interesting from a SESAR point of view that they're now looking landside as well as airside and seeing the airport as a holistic platform, is around the next generation of security processing. How do we use technology to innovate? How do we use AI? So there's much more automation, much better passenger experience, so you're not needing to offload your laptop and your liquids and all of those things that cause stress for the passengers. And then how do you use that kind of AI capability that picks up information and looks for things that the human eye might not do. So it's complementing, as we've done with the ATM technology, complementing the human interaction with much more data and efficiency and automation. So that's our next immediate one. So watch this space.
We will, as a first mover in this space and the winner of the 2022 Digital Transformation Award. Well done again. Thank you for welcoming us here today, and best of luck with the future plans.
Brilliant. Thank you.